Hello everyone. In this video, let us see the important program called program to find second maximum value in an array. So already you observed how to find the maximum value in an array. Okay. So here, let us see how to find the second maximum value in array. So in database also we have important query regarding this, that is getting some second maximum salary for an employee. So or else if you take some sales table, getting some second highest sales details like this, it's important. Okay, so fine. So already we discussed finding maximum value, right? Okay, so there I said that we need to start maximum value programs with the extreme minimum value. Okay, so we'll get the extreme minimum value. So with the help of system module and max size constant. Okay, so I'm going to make use of it. And so here for finding the maximum two, so maximum one is required. With the help of maximum one, so we are going to find the maximum two here. So that's why here, initially. So two variables, max one and max two, both these two I'm initializing to the max size minus one value. Okay, so that is system dot max size minus one. Okay, and so next, so let us collect the input. So from the user, so that is size input, and next of all, so list of values input, list of map of int comma input function dot split. Let us take these constants here. So fine. So now let us take this array. Okay, I'll explain this program with three input specifications. So first of all, let us take 8 and 10 values. Okay, what is maximum one in this one? So 10 is maximum one and 8 is maximum two, right? Okay, second maximum. And so here, so I'll consider this extreme minimum value as minus 32,768. So if you take signed integer, so you'll get the range so in between minus 32,768 to 767, right? Okay. So I'm considering that extreme minimum value here. Okay. So just for assumption. Okay. So now we need to generate each and every position value here in the array, and after that, so same process whatever you observed in the finding maximum one, I'll apply here, that is comparing each and every position value with the max value, and if I found that position value is crossing max, I'll update the max. Okay, let us complete that part first of all. So that is for I in range of n. So each and every position value we should compare with the max, right? So here instead of max, I'm using the max one. That's it. Okay. Max one is equals to L of I. If I found any position value is crossing the max one, okay, I'll update some max one to that position, right? So now, let us check with the comments here, okay? So first of all, let us take the 8 is crossing minus 32,768. It's true. Max one should update to 8. Next, what is the next value? So that is 10. Next position value is 10, right? So 10, it's crossing. So the max one value, that is 8 here. Updated max one value is 8. Okay. 10 greater than 8, it's true. Now, what I am saying here is, so if 10 is the max one now, if the current value is crossing, so the previous max one. So the previous max one should be, so the max 2, right? So the same thing we should design here. before going to be updated max 1, so max 2 we should update so with the max 1. Afterwards, max 1 we need to update with the current position value. Okay. So we should not interchange these two statements here. Okay. So first time also here what happens to the max 2? So initial max 1 value, that is this extreme minimum value assigns. Initially it initializes with the same value. Again it updates to the same. But next time what happens on becoming this condition true, 10 greater than 8 true. Initially max 1 we should store in max 2. What is max 1 now? 8. 8 after storing in max 2. So after that we should update max 1 to the current position value, so that is called 10. So now if you go for so printing max 1 and next of all so max 1 and max 2 you'll get. So observe size 2, so array values 8 and 10. So check. So we are getting 10 and 8 here. Max 1 is 10 and max 2 is 8. Okay. So now, so let us take so the another input now. So that is 8, 10 and next of all so the 9. Now what is max 1 and max 2 here? Max 1 is 10 and max 2 is 9, right? Okay. So let us see what it prints now. Okay. So I'm taking size 3 and so values 8, 10 and next of all so 9. So you can check. So it's printing 10 and 8 only. It's not printing so the 10 and 9. So what is the problem here? Let us so identify it. So already I explained so comments for these two values, right? Okay. So now let us go for so this one 9. 9 greater than, what is the max 1 value here? Max 1 is updated to 10, right? 9 greater than 10, is it true? No, it's false, right? Okay. If it is false, what happens? Okay, fine. Max 1 not updates, no problem. So, but what about max 2 here? So we taken max 2 also inside if, right? This one also not updates. See, based on this input specification, so you can understood one thing, so that sometimes so max 1 value it may not crosses the current position value may not crosses the max 1, but so it may crosses the max 2, right? So you can check. So the 9 value is crossing so the 8 here. Okay. So for that sake, what I am saying here is again. So whatever the condition we taken so for max 1 here, the same thing we should take for so the max 2 also here. That is in the else block, in the else if block I am taking. So if that condition fails, control comes to the else if block. So I am comparing so the current position with the max 2. Okay. So if I found current position is crossing only max 2, then max 2 updates to that current position value. So let us check now. This condition becomes false, right? In that scenario, what happens? 9 compares with the max 2 value. So 8 and it is true. So what happens? Max 2 updates to the so that position value 9. Okay. Now if you go for printing, so max 1 and max 2, you'll get the correct result. So that is 10 and 9. Okay. You can check now. Yes, it's working fine. There is no problem in it. I hope so. You understood. But one more thing we should check. So here that is a lost input specification. So observe everyone. So that is 8, 10, and 10. So what I'll get? Let us check now for this input specification. 8, 10, and 10. So it's printing max 1 and max 2 both as same. Okay. So now I want to print so the distinct values as max 1 and max 2 here. Okay. In that scenario, what change I have to make? Okay. In this code, I'll explain now. So listen everyone. So find what's happening here. So 10 greater than 10, it's false, right? Only third value is changing. For first two values, comments remain same. And here it's what happening. 10 greater than 8, it's true. Max 2 is also updating to 10. Okay. So here we need to make this condition so false. Okay. How we can make this condition false? Let us discuss now. Okay. See, so we can clearly know that. max 2 value must be greater than of max 1 and it should be less than of so the max 2 previous so the max 2, okay. So the current position value, so let us take so the 9, okay, in the previous example. See, it is crossing so the max 1, okay. So it is less than of max 1 and it is crossing the so previous max 2 that is 8, okay. That's why we updated, right? The same thing I am applying so here. So observe, I'm adding one extra logic here. So that is the current position value must be less than of max 1 and next of all it should be greater than of previously updated max 2, okay. So with this logic you'll get the correct solution for even duplicates also. Let us check now, okay. So 10 greater than 8 true, okay. So what about this one? 10 less than 10, it's false. If when one of the condition becomes false, so what happens? The entire condition becomes false, it won't updates now, okay. Max 2 it won't updates. You can check now. So 3, 8 and so 10 and 10. So you are getting result. So 10 and 8 here. It's working fine. You can check for so remaining inputs also. So 8, 10 and next of all so 9. So 10 and 9 it's working. I'll give comments for the last input specification only here. So that is 8, 10, 9. 9 greater than 10 it's false. 9 is greater than of previous max 2. 9 is less than of so the current max 1. Both conditions becomes true here. So that's why max 2 is updating to the 9. Okay. So in that way we got the correct result here. I hope so each and everyone understood so how to find the max 1 and max 2 here. Okay. So that's it. Thank you. So thank you everyone.